When we see Vic, yeah, it is training day. When we see Vic, he's pulling up to the spot. He's like, "What's going on?" Diamond is like, "Nah, we gotta go right now." He's like, "Nah, nah, 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 nah. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's chill. I want to know what's going on." They're like, "Hell no, we gotta get out of here." The feds is pretty much on the tail. Now, remember, we just talked about Stacey Marks, and she showed up looking for Vic. Well, Diamond was told by Tommy to go and get Vic and get out of there, shake the spots. The feds may potentially be on the way. Now, Vic knows that the feds are watching him, and he's like, let's sit here because if the feds show up, they're going to arrest everybody, and Vic will be safe because Vic is the snitch. But Tommy already peeped that, so that's why he said, go get him before the feds can get there. And since Vic is trying to stall, Diamond and them, they whoop on a boom, boom, elbow to gut. That'll always get you. It works probably 98, 99% of the time. Elbow to gut. Vic is already weak. They drag his ass up out of there. They talk about, come on, white boy. And they dragging him. So when they got his hands, they got his arms like this hook, and his feet are dragging like this on the ground. That's how his feet are. They ain't lifting them up. You know what I mean? He's not like being carried. They're just dragging his feet. His feet are like what's the dude on Family Guy in the wheelchair next door? That's how when they Peter be having him, that's what they were doing to this guy, Vic. They had Vic's feet just to drag him. Vic was trying to stall till the feds got there. The feds ain't coming to help. Wrong spot. Javion, Sally's one a junkie. Oh yeah, once a junkie, always a junkie. Oh yeah, man, you know that. Once you get on that stuff, man, it's hard to get back. Now in real life you could recover, but on TV shows, nah, 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 nah. Real life you could recover, but in TV shows, never ever trust a junkie. Using it one time, recreational, okay, but when you own that stuff and you up under a bridge, yeah, there ain't no coming back. When you waiting for the trap to open up, yeah, it ain't no coming back. We don't care how clean you get. But anyway, Vic is at the spot. He's like, Diamond, what are we doing here? Diamond is like, shut up and sit down and wait until Tommy gets here. Tommy shows up and like, what's going on, man? We know that there's a snitch. Big nervous now. He's stuttering. He's starting to sweat. He turning red. Tommy's like, there's a snitch. Who is it? Who is it, Tommy? He said, well, I think you know. Vic is like, no, if I knew, he'd be dead. We ain't never known Vic to step on nothing but his parents. We ain't never known Vic to put no work in the streets. Vic ain't laying nothing down. He over here stuttering and shit. If you tell me who it is, they be dead. So Tommy knows something is up, but this ain't Tommy's story. We got to give it from Vic's perspective. And when you in here, you already get the stereotypical vibe from a big bald head black nigga like Diamond. Now Diamond played football. Diamond was in prison. Tommy, we know Tommy's stepping on so it's like, damn, I'm in this motherfucker and I'm butt naked. Butt naked mean I ain't got nothing on. Like I got clothes on, but I ain't got no gun. I ain't got no knife. I ain't got no weapon. So Vic in here butt booty naked. And he knows that Tommy knows that he done shot a cop. That he had to try to do that to try to stay undercover. And then when you come in and start swinging around that word called snitch, being called a snitch is worse than being called a bitch. You know what I mean? Both. He a bitch ass nigga. Okay, as long as you ain't saying he's a snitch ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? That's how bad it is. But Vic is in here. He nervous as hell because one, they already whooped his ass to bring him here. So imagine you just got drug up out of the spot. You know that the feds are watching you. They're supposed to be making sure you don't get hurt, but no one's popped up. A black guy and some other Negroes that whoop your ass. And now Tommy coming down here talking about a snitch. But luckily, Tommy said it was Shanti, the motherfucking showstopper. So Vic is like, all right, well, I'm about to get out of here. But Tommy's like, hey, here's your money. He's like, well, what is it for? He's like, nah, it's your cut. So Tommy's playing it cool with Vic. But in Vic's mind, let's be honest. In this situation, you can only think the worst. Oh shit. But once you hear that Tommy says it's Shanti, that takes all the pressure off of your back. You're like, oh shit, good. He don't think it's me. So whatever he seen last night, he must believe that I'm really stepping on shit because I put down the cop. So Tommy tells him to head up north and go down south and collect any money that is owed to him because it's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly. So Vic leaves. This is the purest definition of never let him see you sweat. See, when Vic leaves, he's a little nervous. When you leave, you can't be going outside the wall, like the hallway, and you know you got to make sure you cleared out of here. You got to keep your head up. You got to control your breathing. I know on the inside you want to cry, but you got to fight through it. When I was facing those 4 years in Leavenworth, I had to fight through it. They read me my rights. I'm like, 4 years? Shit, okay. When I got locked up in Amsterdam, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Can't let them see you sweat. Because once that happens, they on your ass. Like white on rice. Like 5 minutes to 11. You know what I mean? Vic skates up out of here. He thinking life is sweet. But the first thing he does is run straight over to Stacy Marks. How was the feds watching Vic and he was forcibly removed? No, remember, the guy that was watching Vic, DeMarcus, what's the black guy? Well, it was the black cop. Remember, he deleted the black cop. The black cop was the one that he was supposed to be reporting to. So Stacy Marks and them, they weren't actually the ones that were surveilling him. It was the black guy that he was meeting up with that Tommy was like, what, you work with the police? And then he shot him. So that's the guy that was actually doing the surveillance on Tommy. Remember, they sent him out and Vic was supposed to meet up with him, but then Tommy showed up and then they were talking because Vic had to get low. They went behind that alley. And then when Tommy came around, that's when Vic knocked off the guy that was watching. So after that, remember, Tommy went off and did his own thing. And that's where the whole Mireya situation with Miguel happened. And he went back to the spot. So that's why the feds weren't really watching him as closely as they were supposed to. And that's why Bobby DeFranco at the end of this episode, he was telling Stacy, I lost one of mine behind this because it was the black guy and then the lady that was with Stacy when they went to go get the cell phone. So remember, that was the 3 on the task force. But since Vic deleted him, no one was actually watching him because they were supposed to wire him up. They were supposed to surveillance him. But Vic ended up breaking off because he was nervous as hell and didn't want to get caught. So he ended up shooting them when Tommy showed up. So Vic just dug his own hole, but no one knows that Vic is the one that did it. They just know that, what is it, Raylan or something like that? They just know that he's gone and they thought Vic was dead. But now Vic, he on the run. He meets up with Stacey because he knows, this is how you know you a good snitch. When you can show up to where the feds are gonna be. Vic is such a good snitch. He knew where to hide out to get in Stacy Mark's car at. He knew where she was gonna be at. That's how good of a snitch this man is. He pop up, and we already know what happened here. Stacy Mark pulled a toolie on him. He's like, I want out, man. Oh, I don't want to do this no more, man. Send me to Nebraska. I don't want to do this shit no more, Stacy. I want to be a farmer. Stacy like, nigga, you ain't going nowhere now. I'm going to shot you. He's like, look, man. Look, get me out of here. I'll tell you what I need to. I'll tell you what I know. Look, then with Spanky's booze, Tommy and Diamond on some bullshit, I want to go to Nebraska. I'm sorry I lied to you, Stacy. I just didn't want to go to Nebraska. He's trying to get the fuck out of here. He's like, look, I'll tell you whatever you need to know, but you need to get me up out of here. Stacey said, we can't do that. What you gonna do in Nebraska? Shit, live. You know, I'm gonna do everything I need to do. Vic don't want to be here, man. I can only imagine how it is to like. It's not funny, but it is funny. Like, dude, you got yourself in all this shit. Now you snitching your way out and you want help to get out of here. Hey, man, you just got to tough it out. But he's believing what Tommy told him. He's believing that Shanti the snitch, not me. Come on, Vic. You got to be better than that. He really believes that Tommy thinks that he ain't the snitch. Vic trying to get out of here, though. I tell you that. Vic is trying to get out of here. So Stacy's like, all right, look, we're going to handle this stuff. Vic is already making preparations to get out of here. Vic thought he was going to go in the WITSEC after the raid. Yeah. Vic thought this was just about to be peaches and cream. Vic thought he was about to kill a cop, get up out of here, meet up with Stacy. He thought when he got to Stacy, she was just going to be like, oh, Vic, you're alive? Oh, geez, Louise, we've been waiting on you, Victor. He thought she was going to take him upstairs. He was just going to sign some documents and just go on off to Nebraska. Who you thought you was? Tasha St. Patrick? No, that only works for Tasha. Tasha St. Patrick got witness say. Yeah, what's the little baby name? The real one? What's the little baby name? Y'all know the little girl name? She about 45 now. What's the little girl name? Not Raina. Raina popped. R.I.P. to Raina. She gone. What's the little girl name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. What the little girl name? Yes, yeah. Yaz was the drunk grandma. Yaz got witness say. Yeah. Yaz got witness protection. Tasha got witness protection. I'm sorry to tell you, Victor, you're not getting none. So Vic is like, fuck. What do you want me to do? Stacy said, look, just stand by. We'll contact you, okay? We're going to make sure everything is all right. Now, we can't do witness protection. Right now, it's a government shutdown. We don't have the budget for witness protection. So you're going to have to stay in the city. Kind of lay low, but do what you got to do with Tommy. If you believe that Tommy doesn't believe that you a snitch, then okay, continue working with Tommy, okay? Vic is like, no, I want out. She said, you can't get out of the game. Oh, man, Vic is stuck in this motherfucking game. Vic is stuck in this game with one life, no continues. He can't get... You know how bad it is when you can't get help from the feds? It's over with. There's no end game for you but a box. Not a pine box, just a box. The feds, the people that you've been helping, they won't even help you. And that's because Stacy Marks ass, he should have said, hey, no disrespect to Stacy, what I'm about to say, but I just got to say this in an emotional state so you guys understand where Vic is coming from. Bitch, help a nigga out. That was Vic that said that. Stacy said, we ain't sending you in witness protection. That nigga Vic said, bitch, help a nigga out. Shit. Can a brother borrow $1 at least? Shit. Vic is out here losing his mind. Stacy done pulled a gun on him. Stacy's like, nigga, I'm trying to be the mayor. Nigga, you think I'm about to be fucking around helping your goofy ass? Get the fuck out of my truck, nigga. Stacy don't give a fuck about nothing but making mayor. That's it. She pretty much told Vic, hey, good luck, nigga. You gonna be all right in them streets. Niggas die every day, B. You tough, right? That nigga Vic said, all right, well, shit, they ain't gonna help me. That nigga Vic went to Polly's wife's house. Gives it to the U.S. attorney. Nigga, you just left Stacy Mark's vehicle. She just told your goofy ass she don't want nothing to do with you, nigga. She told you to be all right out in them streets. Keep your head up. That's what Tupac said. Ooh, child, things will get brighter someday. Walking around in a beautiful sun. Yeah. Someday things will get brighter. That's all big guy. Ooh, child. Vic ain't gonna make it out of Chicago. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. This nigga Vic went over there. Look, I wrote a hand letter to the U.S. attorney. This is everything I know. Here go $25,000. This is what Uncle Polly would have wanted you to have. She's like, Vic, what's wrong? He said, I gotta go. Rule number one, and we talked about this in multiple TV shows. When you are on the run, listen, it sounds bad what I'm about to say, but this is the truth. When you are on the run, I don't care if it's your grandmother in the hospital bed, your mama, your daddy, your baby mother, your 2 side chicks, your 7 kids. If you are on the run, it's fuck them. All of them. Grandmother, fuck them. Baby mother, fuck them. Mama, fuck them. Daddy, fuck them. Kids, fuck them. Siblings, fuck them. When you are on the run for your life, get the fuck out the city. Don't talk to nobody. Don't tell nobody a motherfucking thing. Leave. Leave. Don't think about them. The moment you think about, I'm gonna miss my mama. Fuck your mama, nigga. Get on the road. She gonna be missing you in that box. When she goes and looks at you, what DMX say? Now you in the church looking at the roof of the church, preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta say fuck everybody. Fuck Auntie Shirley, Uncle Paulie's wife. What are you giving her money for? Nigga, get on the run. You got to go. You ain't got time to be hanging out, holding hands, kissing her on her forehead. Fuck her. If anything, rob her ass. Get the money out of her. Hey, Uncle Shirley, Aunt Shirley, I know shit times is hard, but run that shit. Run that shit. Matter of fact, let me get your car. Here's $20,000. Where the keys to your car? I'm not renting no shit. Where the keys to your car? Here's $30,000. Let me get the whip. All right. Here's 30 for the car. Let me get the whip and the keys. I'm leaving from here. This nigga Vic comes over, sits down. You know I loved you like a mom. You and Uncle Polly, but I gotta go. I can't stay here. Vic, what is wrong? Give this letter to the U.S. attorney. Give this letter to the U.S. attorney. I got to go. But I loved you like a mother. Nigga, fuck her. Keep that money in your pocket, nigga. Keep that money in your pocket. What lake, what great lake is Chicago by? What great lake is Chicago by? Was it Lake Erie? Ontario? What lake is over there by Chicago? Right outside of Chicago, Lake Michigan? You get on that motherfucker, swim across that bitch or something. Do something. He coming over here talking about, I loved you. Here goes some money. Buy everything Polly would have wanted you to have. Man, fuck that. Get your ass on the run. She knew what she was married into. She knew what her brother was into. Fuck them. If I'm on the run, that's like me being on the run. You know what? Let me do one last live. Hey, y'all. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be my last live. I got to go, though. But, I love y'all. I fuck with y'all. Yeah. It's been some good times on here with y'all. I ain't going to lie to you. You know what I mean? Niggas is trying to kill me, but it's been good, man. I just want y'all to know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and, support the channel. Cash App is pinned in the chat. Super chats are deeply appreciated. But, I really love y'all. I got to go, though. You know what I mean? some shit then came down. I gotta go. Like, hell no. If I'm on the run, let me tell you something. Fuck y'all niggas, man. I love y'all, but fuck y'all. You know what I mean? Whatever happened to Mo? Man, that nigga Mo just abandoned his YouTube. Last I heard, that nigga was on the run. Yeah, fuck you niggas, man. Y'all niggas ain't never gonna get an update from me. When I finally do decide to get the hell up out of here and call it quits for real, y'all not gonna see me. Instagram gonna be deleted. YouTube will probably still be open, but I ain't never gonna use it. I'm gone. I'm done. It's over with. I only got so much time, and I can't be wasting it telling y'all, man, you know what? I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting. Man, fuck that. I'm gone. Fuck y'all. Y'all understand? Y'all go to Brillo the Big Review. Subscribe to my brother's channel. Yeah, y'all do what y'all gotta do. You know what I mean? You ain't never gonna see me like being a ghost in the chat, just popping in saying what's up. Hell no. Fuck y'all niggas. But anyway, Vic leaves his money over there talking about get what you should get. Fuck that. And then we see Vic trying to rent a car. Vic trying to rent a car with the Eminem get up. This is what Eminem be wearing in 8 Mile. So Vic trying to get a rental car. See, if Vic had some money, he'd rent through Hertz. If you rent through Hertz, you ain't got to go to the front. You just go straight to a car. You just go straight to a car, open up the apps, ding, 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 scan it, and go on out of there. But you shouldn't even be renting a car. The rental car gonna be in your name. All the rental cars got tracking devices on it. You can't leave the country in a rental car. They ain't gonna let you rent a car and go to Mexico or Canada with that mug, unless you sign and saying like, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna be going internationally." And you don't even want to go to those countries because those countries are too close to America, and anyone can get over there. But anyway, Vic is renting a car. He's trying to get the hell up out of here. But guess what? If Vic never went to visit Aunt Beth, this nigga Vic could have been in Nebraska by now. He could have at least been in Kansas City. St. Louis, at least. Chicago to Kansas City, 8 hours, so it's like 4 hours from St. Louis. He could at least been in St. Louis. He could have been in Detroit. You see what I'm saying? This nigga Vic, he ain't walking with no sense of urgency. Vic just la-dee-dee, la-dee-dee. I wonder what song I'm gonna play first. Hell no, man. You gotta get up on the car and hop in that mug. But anyway, Tommy and them, they pulled up on him. Vic scared as hell. What are you doing, Tommy? I don't even know what car he rented. What did he rent? A Toyota Corolla? He didn't even get nothing like shit. You could at least got the 24 Impala or something. Got some good gas mileage. I think it's like 28, 33 on the highway. I don't even know what he rented. But he's scared. And Tommy tells him like this, listen, I'm not going to delete you. I own you. And you going to tell me everything the feds know. Vic is thinking, God damn it. Damn it. Look at Vic, man. Vic. The thing is, Vic could still leave. Tommy said, you going to tell him I own you. What's stopping Vic from leaving tomorrow? Like, there's never. I don't get that. I'm still trying to leave. I'm still trying to shake, rattle, and roll. No, Vic was asking Stacey Marks to put him in witness protection and send him to Nebraska. So we don't know where he was going to go on his own. Yeah, I have no idea where he's going to go. If I was him, I'd go back to the home country. Yeah, I go back. Man, I'm going back. Where are they? Irish? Where were they? Irish? The Flynn family? Were they Ireland? Yeah, because they sent the 4 horsemen. Yeah, if I'm him, I'm going back to the motherland, man. That's Vic's story, man. What we got for Vic? What's stopping Vic from? All right, Tommy, I work for you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, just getting up and leave. You already rented the car. What's stopping you? Claudia's in jail. If I'm big, I'm still getting the hell up out of here. We off the clock right now. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We off the clock right now. We got Stacey Marks, we got Vic up out of here. We got the two brothers, Shanti. We can tie in with Jannard. Two brothers, Shanti, Miguel, and Tommy. We good on time? We cool? I mean, we only an hour and a half in. We still early, but we off the clock right now. That's Vic. What do you think about Vic, man? Are we all in agreement that it's pretty much over with for Vic? Like, there's really no coming back?